This time on Highway Thru Hell, frostbite.
She's a little brisk today.
And a frozen wreck.
Come on.
Forced Colin into a cold war.
Oh,
A new face.
Auger.
Fights to hang on.
I need you to stick.
Whoa.
And a bad break. Claims another piece of classic iron.
I don't want 5 bays of broke down trucks.
In BC's Cascade Mountains,
Crazy weather.
a midwinter blast and unrelenting snowfall
Winter driving there, brother.
have crippled the Coquihalla Highway.
2 big guys, 18s up top, spun out.
Snow plows near the summit have slowed to a crawl,
It's chaos.
and northbound traffic is completely cut off.
I've had vehicles here with studded snow tires that have had to slow down because of the trucks, and it's so greasy they just can't keep going. Like grease.
Police are on scene, but right now, there's only one man
Sounds like the work whistle.
on the mountain highway
Hello, El Quarry.
who can reopen the road.
Are we clear to come up with the plows?
No, stand by.
Al Quiring dives into the chaos in his 50-ton wrecker.
All it takes is one vehicle to spin out, and then the snowplows get stopped. And it just seems to go crazy after that.
Spun-out semis are blocking the Smasher, the Coke's steepest hill.
What has happened?
Yeah.
Yes.
That other guy with the flat tip, is he with you?
No.
It's a tough place to work. This guy's spun up against that vehicle. Basically, it's like cars and trucks going crazy.
Okay, let's start grabbing gears in the truck. First, second, third, fourth.
Al's heavy wrecker has 565 horsepower, but still needs drivers to work with him,
What are you doing?
not against him.
Turning the wheels when you're getting pulled up the hill, it just makes that wrecker work so much harder. Anybody that's water skied or been on an inner tube picks up on it right away. But some people, they're not prepared for winter driving conditions. And they shouldn't be into that cauldron of hell.
Getting up the hill is the problem.
Al tows the first semi out of the way,
I gotta get the road open. When I have that, I'll come and get you.
but a second truck choking off traffic launches Al back down.
Al's coming down. That's a bad spot for his truck to be.
Before Al can hook on,
That truck is just sliding backwards. Nothing can even sit on this hill.
the rig is already proving to be a handful.
Okay, tell him to start grabbing gears when we go.
Al begins to pull up the 8.5% incline.
It's very hard to lift off on that steep grade. It's stressful on me, it's stressful on that truck.
Once again,
Miserable.
another driver
Straighten your wheel.
is not following Al's direction.
Straighten your wheel.
What idiot.
On the Highway Thru Hell, closure is not an option.
The Coke looks like a mess.
Near the top of the mountain,
Come on, straighten your wheel.
Al Quiring is trying to clear the last semi.
Straighten your wheel.
blocking northbound traffic.
It is a dangerous place to operate, and you have to think on your feet and try and keep that road open.
Finally,
We are moving again.
Al's uphill battle is over.
Oh, I love hearing that. You have yourself a good day.
It's rewarding to see that traffic flow return to mostly normal.
With traffic moving, police can get back to patrolling again.
There's some people that really shouldn't be driving anyways, so it's nice to have the RCMP up there weeding those bad apples out. But it's a never-ending battle. Welcome to the Coke and Hell.
As night falls,
Not normally this cold this time of year.
temperatures plummet.
Hope you got long pants on, because it's freaking cold.
At the Zapkios brake check,
Checking my tires.
driver Pedro Zuniga braves the bitter cold before heading down the Coke.
Every 200 kilometers, I stop and check my brakes, check my lights, clean my oh, it's freezing here.
Pedro never experienced anything like this back in Mexico.
Yeah, the wind, it's insane.
The driver is safely on his way.
That's cold out there.
But just down the road,
Yeah, I just have to watch for him.
another is in trouble.
Heavy wreckers on the route.
Colin McLean heads into the deep freeze.
I'm just coming up past Britain Creek here.
In HR 126,
The weather tonight here on the Coquihalla, she's cold and clear. I think we're getting a little Arctic blast coming down.
You gotta put on the clothes before you get outside. Don't be jumping out in the nude.
Colin arrives
Well, he stuffed her in there pretty good.
and discovers a loaded B train plowed into the center median.
Just stuffed.
The driver is still in the truck.
You all right?
The semi caught a soft shoulder. Slid off the road, stopping dead in its tracks, surrounded by heavy snow. The operator is fine,
What if the whole thing's stuck?
but the semi is packed in deep,
It's a little crisp.
gearing up for his coldest recovery in years.
Oh, I love it up here in Hell. Hell's a great place to be.
Colin risks frostbite after a rare polar vortex descended on the Coke.
It's dangerous, hard to work in these conditions. It's a different world.
Yeah, she's a little brisk today. Reminiscent of Alberta, we're sitting around minus 25. Welcome to Siberia, boys.
For 2 winters, Colin toughed it out in northern Alberta, working under the most extreme conditions.
One of the worst highways I think I've ever kind of played on.
It's cold. It's minus 25 degrees.
Let's take a look at back here.
As Colin comes up with a plan,
I'd like to get him out of there ASAP.
John Rogers arrives to set up traffic control.
We got a lot of fast-moving trucks still going through here, so we're just gonna protect Colin. Colin, I'm set up. You can start your pull.
Lining up his wrecker, Colin will try to winch the truck out the same way it went in.
Couple miles before Mine Creek southbound, you got a wrecker pulling one out of the ditch.
But the brutal cold isn't Colin's only problem.
All right, kid. It's playtime.
The B train is locked in ice.
Okay, I'm all rigged up, ready to go.
When the truck goes into a snowbank, tires are warm, brakes are warm, everything melts. Well, it sits there, cools down, ice is formed, and it blocks itself in there.
The flash frozen wreck
Come on, find home.
adds thousands of pounds of resistance.
I'm just trying to get this thing to that point where it wants to budge.
Colin's 25-ton wrecker
Come on!
may be outmatched.
126 is just a little highway hauler. For it to pull out a loaded B train all by itself is a pretty good task.
The tractor trailer is also weighed down by 45,000 pounds of metal scaffolding.
Come on.
Now I'm looking at weights and anchorability. Is this thing that's stuffed in the ditch heavier than my truck?
Minus 25, we'll have steps it up another notch.
On one of the coldest nights of winter,
A little chilly up in the hills.
Come on, find home.
Colin McLean is fighting extreme conditions
Son of a bitch.
and a wreck
Coming to Papa, baby.
trapped in ice.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Earlier tonight, when the tractor trailer crashed into the median, the 18-wheeler melted the surrounding snow. Now, the loaded B train has frozen in.
This tractor trailer's fighting me, pulling me back. I just gotta try and find the happy spot and get this thing out of here.
Up the road,
Southbound 5, just between Juliet and mine. Watch out for a tow truck that's recovering.
John alerts traffic.
If somebody doesn't, slow down and they lose control up where Colin is on the hill there on the bank, they're gonna slide right into him and he's got nowhere to go.
That's what we wanted.
Finally, the wreck breaks loose from the ice.
Who's your daddy now? Come on. There we go.
Colin's 25-ton highway hauler has beaten the odds.
Now that I've got it broken free, we're gonna be doing a series of small little tugs. And out she'll come.
Put his brakes on for a second. I'm pretty sure he's out.
Wheels on the road, the driver should be able to continue on his way.
Time to do a little truck whispering. Okay, pull it forward. Yeah, you should be good. Decent, Jimmy. Get there. Seems all good.
I'm definitely relieved to get out of here. Didn't get any warmer.
All right, man. Safe travels. Get some rest.
Customer's happy. I'm happy. We're going home.
I tried shooting my air horn, but it's frozen. Try and keep warm. 10-4, thank you.
The next morning,
Fair and dry and cold.
190 miles north of his base and home,
Like a motorhome on wheels, really.
Jamie Davis is on his way to a job in his brand new 30-ton wrecker.
This truck is really, really comfortable in comparison to bouncing down the highway in some old spring suspension in the General.
Earlier this winter,
wow, it's a rough road. Rough road, rough truck.
Jamie took a beating on a northern long haul in his classic Holmes 1801, the General.
When you do 10 hours or a day in this truck, you know it.
Now he's riding in style.
I love my old school trucks, but this long haul business going crazy like it is, this new truck is really gonna help us be more efficient so that we can accomplish the work. I gotta keep a balance of some new trucks and some old ones.
Jamie arrives at Lac La Hache to pick up a wreck.
We gotta call to pick up a truck up here that's hit an animal, deer or something like that, and the front end smashed.
But in the unforgiving elements,
it's cold.
He has to work fast.
Got a colder temperature here. Wish I had my big suit on, but we're only gonna be a few minutes, so I really don't need it. Oh, is it cold?
If you're not suffering, you're not living. That's gonna go bang over there. Yeah, I knew that.
Now we're good to go.
The Mac is loaded up.
So now it's just a beeline through the canyon to get back to Hope.
And Jamie heads for home.
I'm able to work and make money for the company. I'm not babysitting people. They know what to do and they get the job done, and you know, that's the way it should be. It's a good day in the tow biz.
"190 miles south.
Here's the coast nasty. Be very, very careful because she's sheer ice up there.
Reliable Towing has dispatched a 1-ton to a call on the Coke.
Well, it's pretty slick tonight. Everything is safe as possible so that we can all go home after this.
It's operator James Merkley's second winter working for Reliable and 10th year in the tow business.
About a month after I got my driver's license, I was basically begging for a job because that's all I really wanted to do.
Last winter, he teamed up with Colin on a job.
You just gonna yard all three of them out?
Yeah, I got him out.
Okay.
Heavy wrecker guys, we have to work together.
Ta-da!
Around the yard in Merritt.
Clucking great. It's clucking great.
He's better known as Rooster.
I'm so proud of you, Rooster.
Get out of here.
My little friend Rooster. He's definitely one of a kind, that guy.
Right?
I'm slowly making my way up into the heavies. I love every minute of it.
I'm a happy rooster.
Tonight's call, halfway between Hope and Merritt,
Slow it down, please.
is a car down a bank.
The vehicle's just up here in the center meridian.
The driver lost control on black ice, but escaped unharmed.
He rolled it at least 1 or 2 times.
It's on its roof. It's down a really steep embankment.
So what I want to do is the hook on the front.
Fellow operator Colton Olson will help with the recovery.
Colton is one of our new drivers this year. He's driving a flat deck.
Flop it.
Rooster definitely has more experience than I do.
And then get her out and go to...
Rooster's in charge.
She's kind of steep.
Colton climbs down the bank
Yeah, like that, like that.
and chains up to the suspension.
Okay, we're hooked.
I'm feeling a little anxious about this recovery.
It's pretty tight.
We're blocking the fast lane, and there's quite a bit of black ice on the highways.
All right, here we go.
To get it up to the road, Rooster first rolls the wreck.
Come on, baby. Let's do the twist.
Onto its wheels. To get it the rest of the way, Colton rigs a strap to the car's front wheel
and hopefully sucker right up the bank and back onto the road, lickety-split. Okay, are you ready, gentlemen?
I'm always ready.
It's a pretty small car,
Time to pop a Rooster.
so it should come up nice and easy.
But as the vehicle reaches the road,
Ah, you bugger.
Rooster is out of room,
And now we're at that bad point.
and the wreck
Whoa! That was fun.
is throwing its weight around.
Ideally, I would like to pull my truck forward so that I can give me a little bit more room to pull the car up the rest of the way.
But I need the car to stop. Because of the incline, I can't really let it go.
The car won't settle on the steep slope.
Hey, Colton, I need you to bring your truck up here.
So Rooster will use Colton's flat deck as an anchor.
I need to hook onto a flat deck with the strap and the chain to the car so that I can slack off the cable from my wrecker.
Come on. All right.
Now the deck truck
Yeah.
is the only thing holding on to the car.
Some sketchy business.
And Rooster
All right, I'm just gonna go forward.
makes his move.
Okay, watch yourself.
But as he tightens his line again,
Whoa!
the car and Colton's truck slide.
We got the weight of the car and the flat deck,
Hang on. That's not working so well.
and it could end in disaster.
We could have lost all of our vehicles.
This is definitely a scary situation.
Okay.
Now Rooster needs to release the car from the deck truck.
Yeah, once he's done moving the light, I'll get you to pull forward just a little bit. Okay, you're good. Hop in your truck.
Hop in the truck?
Yeah.
To slack the line, Colton needs to inch forward. But the car is still pulling.
Oh crap, I don't want my truck to go in the ditch.
I need you to stick.
It's not a perfect situation.
Okay, come forward a little bit.
On the coke,
I need you to stick. Okay, come forward a little bit.
a tow truck
Whoa! Holy.
sliding towards disaster.
I'm gonna cut that strap.
Forces Rooster to take drastic measures.
You got a knife on you?
You know that feeling you get when you're...
Did you have a knife on you?
I'm looking.
Just stay. I need you to stick.
And I'd much rather cut the strap than lose the truck.
Was that a freaking heart attack? I saw my life flash before my eyes.
Right now, there is no other option.
Stand back.
Otherwise, we're gonna lose the deck truck. As I'm cutting the strap, that tension needs to go somewhere.
Here it comes, here it comes.
I don't know exactly what's gonna happen right now.
I just figured cut the strap. That way his truck's safe. I mean, I was just trying to use it for an anchor point. It backfired.
I feel really bad right now.
There you go. You're alive.
Gotta go home and change my pants, though.
Colton's a little shook up. I should have read the situation a little better before I acted.
But with the wreck still hanging,
Back up.
Rooster needs a new plan.
I'm at the point where I don't know what to do at the moment.
So he calls in another 1-ton, operated by Colton's brother, Riley.
Having another wrecker here I'm very happy.
If I need you to spin backwards on the highway, I need to put a strap through that back rim. We need to slingshot it out.
Now we can work together.
Okay, he's gonna move. Gonna get you to back up.
And get this car out of the ditch.
We're gonna put a strap to the back tire. Okay.
Road's gonna be open in 1 second here, boys.
Riley gets into position
Stop.
and runs a line to the rear of the car.
Got her? Yeah. Woo. Slickery. Okay.
But the storm is only getting worse.
Are you ready? Yeah.
And Rooster and Riley
Okay, winch ready.
must work together to slingshot the car.
Okay, a little more red.
Up to the road.
Keep going. Here it comes, here it comes. Winch out. It's out.
The car is on the road, but it's a recovery, Rooster and the crew
Sorry about that.
But what?
Oh, just the way that happened.
won't soon forget.
It's definitely something I'm gonna learn from.
I looked down, I was like, oh my God, there's the ditch.
And I'm not gonna make that mistake again.
Colton's gonna back in here, hook it up, turn this defeat into a victory.
There we go.
My goals is just to keep learning. I mean, it never ends. At the end of the day, me and Colton, we get to go home
That's good.
and customer gets their vehicle, and that makes me feel good. We succeeded, and all it cost us was a strap and almost a couple pairs of underwear.
Loading, where's your light? Stay safe, guys.
30 miles to the south, Jamie Davis has dispatched a classic piece of iron
Hey, that old Holmes is a damn good record.
up the mountain highway.
So we're gonna call up Highway 5, just north of the snow shed.
Cam Nino is back in the general.
All I get from dispatch is there's a tractor that's went off the road.
Heading solo to the call.
Everybody's out of town right now. I got nobody. Try to get there quick, it's pretty cold.
Near Coquihalla Lakes.
I got a trailer that's up on the snowbank here. Looks like he's pretty far in there.
The loaded semi caught the shoulder
Yeah, he's in there good.
and ran aground on a ridge of snow.
See what he's got on. He's got a heavy load on. If he sits there too long, he's gonna be frozen in, right?
Take her a bit slower because they're right on the edge there.
Cam plants his spades and starts to rig in the bitter cold.
We're in the middle of a polar vortex right now. It's a fight to pull the winch lines out. The grease is so cold and everything was moving so slow.
Cam will try to pull the unit out from behind. But as he starts to whinge,
What the? All there was a bang. When I inspected it, broken, cracked. I could see we cracked the free wheel clutch.
Cam checks the second winch.
Frozen. My passenger side winch is broken, obviously, so it's inoperable. Means there's no more winches.
It's not the first time
Oh, let's hope this does it.
Cam's had trouble with one of Jamie's classic wreckers.
It's banging and cracking now.
Last winter, on another recovery, Mighty Mo
just lost the gearbox.
Had a mechanical breakdown.
Well, that's what broke.
Last thing I want to do is disappoint Jamie. I know these parts are hard to find. Damn it.
With the general out of commission,
James out of town, Colin's out of town.
Cam reaches out to another operator.
I'm gonna see if I can get hold of Dylan from Mission here.
Mission towing.
Hey Dylan, it's Cam. It's never a good feeling when you gotta call somebody else to come help you. Broken my winches on the general here. I don't got anybody else that I can call right now. If you can come give me a hand, that'd be great.
All right, I'll be up there in a bit.
Breaking down at minus 28 is never a good thing.
What's going on at the top of the coke? Anybody know?
Hopefully James not too hard on me about this. I hope it wasn't my fault. I'm cold, I'm tired.
There's a wreck ahead.
High on the coke.
Oh!
Cam has lost the general.
Frozen, there's no more winches.
In the middle of a recovery.
I'm at a loss right now of what actually happened.
But help has just arrived.
What's going on, man?
Mission Towing's Dylan Greenwood.
Look familiar?
Yeah, it does.
The Classic Homes wrecker
This is a neat old truck.
Was once the flagship of the Mission fleet.
Brings back memories.
Company boss Ken DePerrin and his father Wally bought the General in 1980.
This is Ken's old truck. Mission Towing built its reputation working with that truck.
You made a good investment. Put us on the map.
But tonight,
what'd you do to it?
The General is showing its age.
Oh, look right here. Broken, cracked. So I won't engage.
The winches stopped working on the General. Got some troubles locking in the winches.
He's on top, he's not sunk in. I don't know, now he's been sitting here for a while. This job's actually turned into a little harder of a job.
And you were pulling it back?
Yeah.
The other winch you don't got, eh?
I got nothing, man.
It's been sitting for hours in this snowbank refrigerated.
You back up. I'll get past you.
Dylan is ready to try again.
Definitely is frozen in there pretty solid.
We'll try your attempt. Pulling it back.
Okay.
Cam moves the General. And Dylan pulls his wrecker into position to winch from behind.
Okay, good. It's the only one I could get out of my box that wasn't frozen.
Let's throw it together like that.
Okay, both your brakes off. Yeah.
But as Dylan starts the pull, his 35-ton wrecker
He's sliding backwards.
is also having trouble.
He's having a problem anchoring his truck.
As tension builds,
There goes your strap.
the frozen wreck is taking its toll.
Pop that chain out.
It's a little heavier pull than what we thought.
Minus 28, 4 in the morning.
Dylan and Cam need a new strategy.
I'll give you a shovel. Okay. Put shackle in the rail.
Okay.
So they rig underneath.
I'm trying to get a little lift on it just to get it broken free of the ice.
It's lovely when everything's frozen.
Snatch blocks are also added
That should be good.
for extra power. But once again, the only thing moving is Dylan's truck.
I got the wrecker sliding back on me.
On the coke, an ice-bound semi is defying Dylan's 35-ton record.
A little bit of shackle. Probably pulled the haul.
Cam called in the mission truck.
This isn't good.
After both winches on his classic wrecker broke down.
No, that other winch don't work, eh?
Well, let's go just have it. Maybe with...
But Cam and Dylan have an idea.
Frozen in there.
Take a look at the general, see if we can get this thing working.
Maybe we can get it going. We spin the winch, we put the handle down, and the winch is running on its own.
One of the General's winches might be operational.
Half engage.
If they can fully engage the clutch.
You got a hammer?
I'm gonna use a sledgehammer and knock this thing in.
Yeah, here.
Tap on this side.
In negative 28, it's pretty frozen.
Yeah. There we go, we're fully locked down.
One winch is now working.
Yeah, those teeth are in. A lot of frozen grease in there. So, between the two of us, we got to engage.
But the pressure is on. And highway authorities want answers.
What are you dancing for time-wise, Cam?
I know, I get it. Rush hour is going to start soon for truck traffic. It's in a bad spot. So there's a big time crunch on getting this thing off here.
They got the right lane blocked. It's a real tight squeeze to get through there.
Cam and Dylan have a second chance.
Yeah, hook onto the tractor, the underneath the fifth wheel plate.
Okay.
And a second wrecker.
Tractor should come out. This probably needs a little bit of lift on it.
Yeah.
The General is back in the fight. Cam and the General will pull at the front of the trailer, while Dylan and Truck 90 winch from the back.
I'm gonna guide the trailer back, and he's gonna pull. We'll see if we can get this thing just to break free.
It's got snow packed all the way around it up past the transmission right now. We want to stay in that track, right? I don't want to break it out yet.
Yeah.
Once it's broken free, it should move.
Yeah. 2 lines, 2 trucks. We're making it move now.
Give it a little bit more.
But as they winch,
Hey, stop!
the trailer starts to lean.
It's getting a little hairy. Seems like it's tipping over.
Turn the wheel to the left. We gotta be careful. I'm not sure where the load is on this. Yeah, right there. We don't want to flip it over.
Get you to pull forward, nose it out this way. I'm worried about tippage.
Cam repositions the General.
Keep coming. To the right a little. Right. There.
And rigs a line to stabilize the trailer.
You gotta be careful with these things. You don't pull them apart. You could break a wall on a trailer.
Get some tension.
The frozen wreck
How's the truck looking?
It's falling.
is finally moving.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
Should be able to bring it out from there.
After a tough night, the General made the difference.
One more time.
And the icy battle is over.
It's done, it's out. We can get these guys on their way and we can go home and go back to bed.
Yeah, we made the General work.
Well, I'm glad I got one winch line at least.
It's probably just the severe cold. It's just making the metal brittle.
The driver pulls ahead.
Okay, pull up to my truck, front of my truck.
And Cam removes the rigging.
Cam's a good guy. It feels good to get out and help out the competition.
Thankful for his help, I'll tell you that.
Just as the early morning rush arrives,
Slow down. Thank you kindly.
all lanes of the Coke are open.
She's wide open southbound, driver. Safe travels.
But heading home with another damaged wrecker.
Going back to town with a broken winch.
Cam will have to face Jamie.
I hope it wasn't my fault. I don't know what he's gonna say.
The next morning at the yard, the General's battle scars are inspected.
You see a crack right there.
By Jamie's mechanic, Brian Rash.
The only thing I can think of is torque. If this thing walks to the side, it might be putting quite a bit of pressure on it.
And the boss himself is back.
The General, as old as it is, it's my main pulling machine.
Looks like, oh, here he comes. We almost spotted this here, right here.
How the hell did that happen?
When I come and look at the General's winch, I see that the freewheel coupler has cracked.
Man, oh man.
The freewheel coupler engages or disengages the winch from the winch drums.
That part, to get that part, well, it's just like the Mighty Mo going down last year. Cam's back, my winch is down again.
If I lose that truck, I'm in a lot of trouble.
Let's open the door and get it inside. We can't have this truck down.
The General's really my big heavy hitter right now. Having another one of my home's winch trucks broke down is not what I need. That would be a big blow. I don't want 5 bays of broke down trucks. I want 5 bays of trucks that are ready to roll.
In hope, Jamie's top record.
We're like within a half an inch of being able to slide this thing out of here.
Is undergoing an urgent repair.
I got it off.
Brian looks at the General's damaged coupler.
There.
And the boss looks for answers.
On there, so that's
Well, I don't know how Cam feels about it. I mean, you know, doesn't look good on him that it happened on his watch.
There's our piece, Cam.
I know how hard it is to get parts for these trucks.
The old Holmes coupler is an extremely rare part, but Jamie has an idea.
I have a sneaking suspicion the 1801 coupler is actually the same as an 850.
So, this may be the same part.
I always keep those old trucks. People look at me like I'm crazy to keep them.
This might be the one, Brian.
Heading to the yard.
I don't know if it's the old trucks, the cold weather, or if it's me, if I'm just bad luck.
Cam is about to face the music.
I'm not sure what James is gonna say. I don't really have a good track record with all these old records.
As he arrives, the General is back outside. And Cam is still unsure what awaits him.
A lot of thoughts going through my head. Do I have a job still? How bad is it? Broke the freewheel, minus 30 last night, right? So it's one of those things where you just gotta roll with the punches. How bad was it?
Metal becomes brittle when it's cold, and it's also old metal.
So, and it was cracked already, believe it or not. So when you were doing your thing, it just decided to let loose.
It's a 40-year-old machine. This isn't Cam.
Yeah, come on.
Come and look. We'll show you the piece.
Make you feel a little better.
This is just old iron.
Show him, Brian.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but
Well,
look,
they're
look.
here. This is before.
Oh, you can see
That's
this.
been busted
okay.
for a long time.
Yeah, you can see that.
Before?
Yeah.
Cam.
I'm super relieved it's not my fault.
Been a year, man. Remember that?
I know, yeah, I remember. Gotta get fired up here.
Okay. See ya.
I just hope that it doesn't happen again soon.
It's really cool. We can keep these old Holmeses going. Man, we had that thing back on the road in a matter of minutes. Made me very happy.
Next time on Highway Thru Hell.
I need police, fire, and ambulance.
A terrifying night
Colton, you need to sit.
hits close to home.
This is unbelievable.
and brings a towing family together. A load of heavy metal.
Don't let it swing too much.
Has Merv and Dylan
Send us all to the moon.
under live wires.
Holy.
And an off-road adventure takes a chilling turn.
Wait, whoa, whoa.